Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be listening to Thunderstorm live at the Budokan from 1981 by Masayoshi Takanaka for the very first time. Let's get into it. Hello again, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. Today, we're returning to Masayoshi Takanaka's album, The Rainbow Goblins from 1981. I reacted to another song from this. I'm looking at my spreadsheet way a long time ago. In May the 6th of this year, 2024. So it has been 4 months, over 4 months, since I've heard a Takanaka track. And, excuse me, I listened to some more from Tropic Birds, or maybe that was one of the songs. Seychelles was the album. Listened to some of Takanaka's work live at a different concert earlier in the year, maybe in June. But this is my return to the Rainbow Goblins, which is my first exposure to Takanaka, and I was like, oh, this guy is a real good guitarist. So I am excited to hear more. Let me grab my details again. This was a paid request, so this is a donation request from Conrad, longtime supporter of the channel. Conrad, thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you introducing me to excellent music, especially. So excited to hear this. Thunderstorm, live at the Budokan. Masayoshi Takanaka. It's this weird kind of storybooky thing here. And I am here for it, so let's go.
The goblins were awakened when it began to thunder in the distance. Great, a wild storm, they said. Knowing that the most wonderful rainbows spring from the biggest thunderstorms, they began to dance.
Oh, yeah. Check out those early 80s stage effects. That's awesome. Oh. Oh, the band is the Goblins. Last time, so the other song from this album that I heard, it was just this like female vocalist and just Takanaka playing the guitar. I don't remember anybody else. This is crazy. Okay. The vibe here, this is like, I can't think of what it reminds me of, but it's really nice. This is, I don't want to say anything because it's going to sound ridiculous. If I think of what I'm thinking of, I'll tell you. But this is cool. Oh my goodness. Those outfits are wild. It's got a trench coat and everything. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So, and if you can hear my rooster crowing, I apologize. He's decided to be noisy. It's like, a little Kansas, a little Rush, a lot of good proggy influences here. Really nice. Really, really nice sound. So let us continue. I just can't get what a instant groove. Like as soon as they come out of that thunder effect at the very beginning, totally rad. Instant hit. Like I knew we were in for a treat because I've heard Takanaka play, but I was expecting something more along the lines of the other song from this album that I've heard. This is super cool. I like the other one, but this is super cool. Kind of mix up there in the middle of the measure, and it's cool. Like this kind of B section here. Oh. Oh. It's like the meme of someone typing an angry response on a computer keyboard, right? Like that whole thing. This is totally sick. I just the very high-handed playing here, it made me laugh. Okay, let's catch some more of this solo again. Really, really, really nice. Caps lock engaged. Ooh, ooh. Very, very 80s. This is so far in the right ear. Yeah, this little this little build here, it's a really cool way to transition from segment to segment, solo to solo. Really like that. Oh yeah, octave up. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Thought that might have been in the end of the song right there. I just noticed the cowbell in there. I love how they're zooming in on his face. Like, you know, it's like, oh, let's show something else. Let's zoom in on his face some more. Let's show something else. Let's zoom in on his face again. And that's super cool when you're watching someone playing the guitar, right? Because they're doing all these crazy faces while they're, you know, deciding what they're going to play in their amazing solo or whatever. But here it's just this cross-eyed goblin, you know, like I appreciate the fact that they're keeping the exact same pattern of cuts from instrument to instrument, from player to player, even though you can't see their faces, and so it doesn't, like, you're not really getting anything out of seeing this. It's like, yeah, it's still the same mask. Yep. He's gonna try to go across it. Yeah. At times they remind me of Rush. Oh, excuse me. Yes, the band Yes. I already said Rush earlier. What am I talking about? Okay. Nice little bass, you know, variations there. It's pretty sweet. I could see that. I could see that like as a thunderstorm theme song. It's pretty rad. I love this. I love it. If there's more on the album that's like in that vein, I'd definitely love to hear more of this album. I mean, the idea of a little story about goblins, like, is not something I particularly care about too much, but I do love that amazing guitar playing. And so the first time I heard Takanaka, the first time I heard anything from this album or any album by him, you know, it was that other song that I mentioned the name earlier, but not a whole lot of guitar action. I was like, man, this is really interesting. I, you know, kind of trying to get into it a little bit, and then Takanaka actually plays his guitar, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is something else. You know, it really caught my attention. Here, it's a lot of playing, a lot more of kind of what you would expect. It just happened to have a goblin tale at the beginning. So, of course, that's fine. I like having more music to chew on. Totally awesome. Can you believe it? The 80s, the early 80s. Amazing. That's all I think I have to say about that. Takanaka clearly knows where he's going, you know, on a fret board. And totally sick. So, Conrad, thank you again for the donation request. Super appreciate that. Really enjoyed this song. That was, I mean, that could have been from other, like, big name prog bands that, you know, the U.S., that were popular in the U.S. and stuff, and I would not have known. Right? You could have told me it was a different band, and I would have believed it. But just rad, totally rad soloing. Everybody in the band clearly super talented. Although it's not like I could really identify anybody based on their face in this particular one. So, if you want to support the channel, that's something you're interested in doing, buy me a coffee is the best way to do that. Donations are available. Subscriptions are available, and they come with various perks, including seeing the spreadsheet where I track the reactions that are coming up next, so you can see what to expect and when. And there's all kinds of other goodies in there too, so check it out. Whether you are a donor or not, there is also a request form that you can use to give me lots of information. If I got the information, if it's ready to go, it's super easy for me to do a reaction, so I'd really, really appreciate that if you'd take the time to go to the Buy Me a Coffee page and do your request through that Google form. All right, it's enough rambling from me. Till next time, the right goblin in the wrong place. can make all the difference in the world.